Students, now we will move on to the one important concept, that is a density bottle. So what is density bottle? A density bottle is specially designed bottle which is used to determine the density of a liquid. So that means here why we use a density bottle. So it is a specially designed bottle. For what it is specially designed? So it is specially designed to determine the density of a liquid. So in the one word you can say the density bottle is designed to determine the density of a liquid. It is a small glass bottle which have a glass stopper at its neck. So here you can see this is a figure of a density bottle. Here you can see a glass stopper which is at its neck. So and again you have a one hole here at a neck part here. So this is a glass bottle of a capacity how much? It is of a capacity 50 ml. It is mentioned clearly in the figure. So density bottle is a specially designed bottle used to determine the density of a liquid. So generally the volume of the bottle is 25 ml or a 50 ml. So it is a capacity of a density bottle. In general we have 25 ml or a 50 ml. So the stopper has a narrow hole through it. You can see a stopper has a narrow hole through it. Okay. When the bottle is filled with the liquid and a stopper is inserted, the excess liquid rises through the hole and drains out. That means if I am going to fill a liquid into this density bottle, what will happen to the excess liquid? The excess liquid will starts flowing out through this hole. That is the use of this hole at the stopper. Thus the bottle always contains the same volume of liquid each time when it is filled. So note the density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. So the mass of water needed to fill the bottle completely will give the volume of the bottle. So here you have to remember the density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. So second one is this density bottle is not named as a specific gravity bottle. So you need not to get confused. So it is not named as a specific gravity bottle. Specific gravity bottle is something totally different than a density bottle. Now we will move on to the activity for a determination of a density of a liquid using a density bottle. In the last we have studied about how to determine density of irregular solid by Eureka can and a measuring cylinder. But here we are finding the density of liquid by a density bottle. To determine the density of a liquid using the density bottle, we have to measure the mass of a liquid and mass of a water taken it by a common beam balance. So first we have to find out the mass of a liquid and a mass of a water. The mass of a water in the density bottle gives the volume of the liquid. So the mass of a water in the density bottle gives the volume of the liquid. These can be understood by the following activity. So this is activity 4 to determine the density of a liquid using a density bottle. So this is the figure of the density bottle. First, wash the bottle and dry it, then measure the mass of an empty bottle using a beam balance. As we did in case of the beaker, here you have to wash the density bottle you have to dry it. Now you have to measure the mass of empty bottle using a beam balance, that is, let it be the mass m1 gram. Now remove the stopper of the bottle and fill it with water. Now you have to remove the stopper and fill it with water. Now replace the stopper. After filling the density bottle with water, you have to replace the stopper again. Wipe the outside of the bottle dry. That means if there is any water droplet on the outside of a density bottle, you have to wipe it. Measure its mass again. Let the mass be m2 gram. So empty the bottle and dry it. Now empty the bottle and dry it. Now fill the bottle with a given liquid. Replace the stopper. So here the 2 points have been repeated. Wipe the outside of the bottle dry. So students, here in the first case we have taken a bottle, we have to dry it, we have to measure the mass, that is called as a m1 gram. Again remove the stopper and fill it with water. Replace the stopper, wipe out all the water droplets, then measure the mass, let it be m2 gram. So after that, again empty the bottle and dry it. Now fill the bottle with a given liquid, replace the stopper. So here we are again filling a bottle with a liquid. That means if you want to measure the density of a milk, you have to place the dense milk inside this bottle. Suppose if you want to measure the density of a particular oil, you have to fill this bottle with the oil, again dry it, replace the stopper, that means wipe out and dry, measure its mass, let it be m3 gram. So calculate the mass of the water m2 minus m1 and mass of the liquid m3 minus m1. So since the water has density 1 gram per centimeter cube, the mass of the water contained in the bottle gives the volume of the bottle. So thus the mass of the liquid m3 minus m1 gram and volume of a liquid m2 minus m1 centimeter cube. Students, you have to just remember the procedure and the formula. So the mass of the liquid can be found out by m3 minus m1. So the volume of the liquid can be found out by a m2 minus m1 centimeter cube. So we have a formula for density of a liquid, mass of a liquid by volume of a liquid. What is the formula for mass of a liquid? m3 minus m1. So here I have substituted m3 minus m1. What is the, how to find out volume of a liquid? So here you can see volume of a liquid is m2 minus m1. That is what we have replaced here. So this is the formula to find out the density of a liquid. So here remember, m1 is nothing but, in this activity, m1 is nothing but the mass of the empty density bottle. m2 is nothing but the mass of the water. m3 is nothing but the mass of a particular liquid. So this is how to find out the formulas we have. For example, mass of an empty bottle is equals to m1 gram, 30 gram. So mass of the bottle filled, we have m2, m3, and we have a formula to find out mass of the liquid, volume of the liquid. So when we substitute, we got a density 0.8 gram per centimeter cube. So I am going to make you solve problems based on this after the completion of this chapter. Just you have to remember the procedure, what is m1, what is m2, and what is m3. So in today's class we learnt about the activities related to the how to measure the density of a irregular solid by a Eureka can and a measuring cylinder, and how to measure the density of a milk, and how to measure a density of a liquid. Thank you, students. Stay safe, stay home. Have a nice day.